Hey everyone, welcome to our first edition of Ask Your Realtor with Cassandra Kellar with Better Homes and Garden. We're going to talk about today reasons why it's actually a good idea to sell your house over the holidays. A lot of objections to selling the house during Christmas, during the winter, and there's actually some very good reasons to sell your house during Christmas and during the holidays. Here I hear a lot is there's no one looking in the winter. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, yes, so that is true. Your buyer pool is more limited during the holiday season, but especially when it comes to families, that can be a big benefit because people who are out looking when it's 30 degrees or 15 degrees, they're serious buyers. So although in the summer you might get 22 people that come through an open house on a nice property, maybe now you'll get 8, but of those 22, maybe 4 or 5 were serious. And of the 8 in the fall, 6 are probably serious. So I think that the number of people that you get in the winter is actually a bonus because you don't have to pick up and move all the time. The people that are coming, they're looking because they need to be moving.
A lot of things you hear is that the holidays are too busy. People are busy with family coming to town, with Christmas, with New Year. There's not enough time to have people go out and look at houses. People are not looking at houses because they have no time to look at houses.
Okay, yeah. I can completely understand that point of view as well. The one benefit is that people actually have a lot of time off during the holidays. Some businesses really slow down, so when you have a full week off, especially if you're considering moving and you do have family in town, let's say your parents are coming to town and you're thinking about buying your first home, or you're have baby number 2 on the way and you guys probably need to look at moving, that's a great opportunity for those families to go out and spend some time together checking out new properties.
Question that I hear a lot, or not question, but concern I hear a lot is that no one wants to move right before Christmas, right after Christmas, during the holiday, so they don't want to list their house for sale during the holiday.
So the one thing about that is that the moving process, and once you get your home under contract, can be anywhere from 30 to 45 to even 60 days. So as a seller in that situation, you have the ability to really dictate your closing date. So lending right now takes minimum 30 days.
Yeah.
So minimum 30 days. And with how far behind some of the appraisals are right now, it could be even longer. So let's say that you get a contract on your home around right after Thanksgiving, you can push out your closing date till quite a ways into beginning into January. So
that is true. So selling your house and actually moving out of your house are sometimes at least 4 weeks apart. So selling right before Christmas doesn't mean you have to change any of your plans or pack anything up. You have plenty of time still to move out of the house, and you'll still be able to enjoy the holidays. September is a baby boom month. More babies are born in September than any other month in the year. And for relocation companies, and I'm actually dealing with one of these right now, people that relocate through their company almost always happens in January and February. So you have people with a big life change a few months earlier, and then you have people that have to make a move coming up in the next month or 2 after the holidays. So I guess, just talk about, that in the winter, you not only have the motivated buyers because of the weather, but you also have motivated buyers just because of those 2 statistics right there.
yeah, and it's always true, and it will always remain true, that when buyers have to move, they have to move, whether you're a buyer or seller. If a life circumstance changes or a job changes and you have to move, you have to move. And another nice thing I've heard that I feel is really true is the internet has no season. So anytime that a buyer is looking and your home's online, it's available. So we still have that same big pool to everyone.
And another thing I've heard is that, and this is true that your house does, at least on the outside, does not look as good as it does in the summer and spring. There's snow on the ground, the trees are dead. But so people don't want to show their house when it doesn't look their best. They're afraid they're not going to get as much value out of it, so they don't want to show the house when there's snow on the ground, when it's winter, when it's not, like I said, like it looks the best that it can during the year.
So this is my favorite part of selling during the holidays, and it's decorating for the holidays. When you can really pull on those heartstrings and those emotions by decorating your home as best as you can for the holiday season. I mean, you give the buyer the opportunity to really walk through your home and feel as if they were celebrating their holiday there. And they get to experience all those emotions of, okay, this is where my Christmas tree would be, or what have you, and this is how, my home would look every time I came home. This is what my kids would experience. So it's actually wonderful to list your home during the holidays because you have all those holiday features that are really brightening up your pictures. Another thing you can do if you are concerned about not having, maybe this is what you're going to touch on, pictures of your backyard, maybe, it just looks fabulous in the summer. If you happen to have some of those pictures, then we can overcome that by blowing those up and putting it on a poster board for the buyers to see what it's like in the summer.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions about concerns, questions about listing your house during the winter, reach out to us, message us down below. We'll put our information here. But just send us a message and either one of us can answer or direct you to the person that can answer that question.
Have a great day.
All right, thanks.